This is question 16, paper 2, SMKM 2019. Okay. In the diagram, P 14 north, 58 west, QRX are 4 points on the surface of the Earth. So PQ, let me see where is Q. Oh, P, oh, I do not know where is Q. It's the diameter of the parallel of latitude. Oh, okay, so PQ is the parallel of latitude. So this line is actually called longitude. Latitude is actually this. Okay, so if it's a diameter, this line will actually cut 180 degrees to the opposite side of the Earth. Okay, so I'll write down P as 40 north and 58 west. Okay, so this dot will be Q, and since that it is at the same line at the north hemisphere, so this will be also 40 north. And if you want to know this 58 degree west, I'm going to draw a line here. You have to put 0 and 58 west. Okay, west is Barat. Okay, what you need to do, because it's a diameter, you need to move 180 degrees. So in order to find this location, you need to take 180 minus 58. So this will be 122 degree east, or Timor in Malay. Okay, so this is Barat. So this dot is this point is actually 40 north and 122 east. Okay. Oh, all right. Then X lies 3,780 nautical miles due south of R. Okay, so R, you need to go south as far as 3,780 nautical miles. Okay, so I'm translating all the information into this diagram. 16. Okay, over here, state the longitude of R. Oh, okay, so R is a little bit different. R is actually over here. So what I need to do is that I need to look at this as 120. So instead of moving 180, you need to move 120. Okay, so R has the same straight line or same latitude in the north hemisphere. So R will also be 40 north. And then I'm going to draw this line again, where you will have 58 degree west or Barat. What I need to do is that I move 120 only, so which means that I move 120. So I'm going to take 120 minus 58, so it's 62. So this is 62 east or Timor. So 62 east, right? Okay, so the answer for R is actually 40 north and 62 east. But it says that you have to state the longitude only. So the longitude is 62 degree east or 62 degree Timor. Next, state the location of Q, of which I've done. So this is the location. So what you need to write is Q 40 north and 122 east. Okay. Next, calculate the shortest distance in nautical miles from P. Okay, where is P? Oh, P is over here to Q, measured along the surface of the Earth. So the shortest distance normally is where you need to travel to the North Pole and then you come down to Q instead of flying directly to the east or west. Okay, so let me see. You can draw this line here and here if you have learned this chapter. Okay, and you know that this is 40 north, therefore please look at this picture. 40 degrees over here, this side is also 40 degrees. Therefore, this part will be 180 minus 40 and 40. So it's actually 100 degree. Okay, 100 degree if you fly from here to here. So, since this is the bigger circle, okay, if I want to find the distance, the distance, the formula will be 60 multiplied by the degree. So it's 60 multiplied by 100. So your answer will be 6,000 nautical miles. And in Malay, nautical miles is called Batu Nautica. Okay, then the next one. Calculate the distance in nautical miles from P to R measured along the common parallel latitude. Okay, let's see where's P. Oh, P to R. Now you have to take note that this is actually not the bigger circle. This is the bigger circle, and all the longitude is actually the bigger circle. There's only one latitude, which is the equator, has the bigger circle. And when you have the bigger circle, you use this formula. And if it's not, your distance will have to be 60 multiplied by the degree multiplied by the cost. Now, normally I will put the degree where I need to put north and south at the side. Okay, this will actually indicate and make us remember to put the north and the south instead. Okay, so let's see this one. PR is 120 degree. Good. It's 120, okay? It's 120. So I use 60 multiplied by 120 multiplied by the cos. Oh, north and south. So they are in the same latitude of 40 north. Okay, so you put cos 40. So you take 60 times 120 times cos 40. Okay, so the answer is 5,515.12 nautical miles. Right? Good. Turn to the next question. An aeroplane took off from P and flew due to R and then flew due south to X. And average speed is 680 knots. So I'm going to write 680 knots, and that is the speed. And just to show you that, you know, let me see, yeah, the aeroplane actually flies from P. Let me use a highlighter. Right. So the aeroplane flies from P to R, and then from R to south X. And oh, it's over here, the X. Right. Okay. But do we know where's the X? Not really, but yes, the information is actually over here. Lies 3,780. Now, in order to find the degree between the R and the X, and since this is the biggest circle because it's a longitude, you take 3,780 divided by 60. Okay, because the formula of this distance divided by 60 will be the degree. So I take 3,780 divided by 60. The answer is 63 degree. 63. Okay, so since that from the equator is 40, down here will be 23 degree. So what I can know is that this X is actually 23 degrees south, and then it's 62 degrees east. Okay, because it's 23, you have to minus the 40 from R. So it's 23 degrees south, 62 degrees east. So I'm going to write it over here. The X is actually 23 degrees south, 62 degrees east. Okay, good. So what they want us to do is they calculate the time in hours taken for the whole flight. Okay, So the formula for speed is equals to distance over time. Okay, you need to find the time. So the time will be distance over speed. Okay? So what's the distance? The distance from P to R. Okay? Let me see. From P to R, yeah, it's actually this. C is 5512.12. So our PR plus RX over speed. So your PR will be 5515. Okay, 5515.12 plus with the RX. Oh, actually, I do not have to find this, okay? The coordinate. But you know, sometimes, you know, when you get, you know, when you want to make sure that, you know, you are not wrong and you are in the correct path, it's advisable for you to count all the possible things. Okay, so now this one is actually 3,780. So it's 3,780 divided by the speed. The speed is 680. All right. Okay, let me use the calculator. 5515, 5515.52 plus 3780. Press equal first, then divided by 680. All right. So you will get 13.6. This will be 6-7 hours. Okay, do I have to change the minute? Not really. It says it's in hours. Okay, thank you for watching.